Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. As you all know me, it's me, your President Peter, the president of the academic nation. So this is actually the first video of this year 2024. This is the first video. So I thought, you know what, since it is still around the beginning of the year, I should shoot this video for you, because I don't want you to be left behind, because as you all know me as the president, I want to make sure that we are all progressing, we are all becoming successful in the academic world. So without any waste of time, because I know that you as a student, as a learner, time is very significant for you. So as you saw by the title of the video, you are already hooked. That's why you clicked on this video. This year you want to get distinctions. This year you want to get A's, you want to get good grades. So this video is for you. So without any waste of time, as I always say, I'm gonna give you these points. I don't know how many are they, but I'm gonna give you these points. Why am I giving you these points? Because I want you to be successful this year. And the first point that you can use or to follow this year for you to be successful, for you to get good grades, is this one. And it's so simple. If you watch my previous videos, I always emphasize it. That is the first point. The first point is have a plan. You need to have a plan. How are you gonna get to point B from point A? You need to have a plan. So that's the simple matrix behind it. That is a simple system behind it. You need to have a plan. And in terms of you being a learner, in terms of you being a student, what is the plan? The plan is your study timetable. You study timetable. But you can start by doing what? You can start by having what you call a year plan. Most people, I see them buying these big calendars, written year plan. That's what we are talking about. You can also get that, but if you can't afford that, you can just jot down on a paper, just jot yourself something small that you can name your study plan, and take that thing and then paste it on the wall, as you saw that I also like pasting on the wall, right? So once you have that plan, that's where you're gonna do what? That's where you're gonna arrange your things. That's where you're gonna arrange your subjects. That's where you're gonna arrange your activities. That's where you're gonna arrange your deadlines. That's where you're gonna arrange your what, on when and how are you gonna do that particular thing, especially the when part, because of when part is the time, which is very important for you, because of time is everything, especially when you're a learner or a student. Everything is time. So that particular study timetable, that particular year plan will help you to do what? To be along, or to go along with time. Because of time that is lost, it can never be what? Regained. So that is the first point for you getting those good grades. Have a plan. Have a plan and stick to that particular plan. So another point that I want you to have, or the second point that I want you to have, is this one. This year, you need to use extra resources. You need to use anything or everything that is at your disposal. You're gonna go to class. If you're a learner, they're gonna give you textbooks, right? As a student, you're gonna go and attend those lectures. They're gonna give you readings and all those things, textbooks and everything. But it all comes back to you again. You need to be resourceful. You need to go outside and try to find yourself resources. For example, if your teacher gives you a textbook that is talking about a certain topic, meiosis, laws of motion, whatever, be resourceful. Go to YouTube. YouTube is not something that you can find in school, but it's something that you can find from your phone. Can you see? You are starting to be resourceful. Go to YouTube and do what? Try to find videos that are talking about that particular topic. That Newton's law of motion, that law of gravitation, those things, that English assignment, that English, those pronouns, so those verbs, everything. Go and watch them on YouTube. And also use Google. You see, Google is one of the most powerful tool at the moment. And talking about Google, we have a new guy who's my favorite, the new guy called ChatGPT. You see, that guy, if you use him appropriately so, he's going to be beneficial to you. He's going to be so advantageous towards your success. That is you trying to be what? Resourceful. Be resourceful by any means necessary. Be resourceful as much as you can. Go outside, find things that are related to your content. You are starting to become a what? You're starting to become a researcher. That's how education is structured. Starting from after you acquire your degree, you go to honors, masters, PhD. Those people are all researchers. So you are starting at the what? At the low level, trying to be what? Trying to make yourself a researcher. Research those things. Try to find something new. Don't just rely on the resources that are provided by your teacher or by your lecturer. Try outside and find something. That's the tip behind it. So anyways, let me apologize about the sound that is coming from outside because of I stay next to a road. I stay in the CBD. I know it's crazy. Apologies about that. But yeah, without any further ado, let's continue on the points of making you successful. These are the things that I use, right? For me as the president to stay on top of the game, to become a top G all the time in academia. Here's another point. It's simple. You need to make notes. Make notes all the time. Jot the things that you're studying, jot the things that you're practicing, jot the things that you're busy researching down. Why are you doing that? It's because research has found that, you see, your brain keeps things in a long-term memory once it sees how important they are. For example, if you just read something, just be like blah 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 and leave it like that, you are likely to forget it because of your brain is going to be like, that thing doesn't matter. But if you write something down so that even tomorrow you can be able to see that particular thing, your brain is going to be like, why are we keep on seeing this thing? Why are we keep on reading this thing? That thing is important. Therefore, your brain is going to store it in your long-term memory. Can you see the trick? So once you start getting your brain used to writing down, seeing the repetition of things, that's where you start doing what? You start keeping those things in your brain and remembering them more often. Because of that is the trick of studying. That is the fundamental meaning of studying. To study is for you to remember some of the things and at a later stage be able to apply them to a question that is given. That is studying. That is the whole thing behind studying. So when you write notes, you're practicing repetition. That is the trick. Can you see that? Write notes. Have beautiful things such as what? Such as your highlighters. As you can see me, I also like highlighters. Have beautiful notes. I forgot my notebook at the study area. I was going to show you my note or my notebook where I'm busy taking the notes. You too do the similar thing. Use highlighters to make sure that you become familiar with your notes. Familiarize yourself, your mind, everything with your notes. Make them you so that you can remember them at a later stage. That is the trick behind that. So making notes or taking notes whenever you're studying, that is very important, especially in your lecturers, especially in classes. Take notes all the time. Get used to writing down. So let's move on to the other point or another trick that you can use to be successful this year. This one, I really like it. You need to use past papers. You need to use previous papers. Oh, trust me, that is the trick. It works very well, especially people who are doing actually all the subjects, all the modules. If you get used to doing previous papers, trust me, you won't regret it. I've been using that strategy and it works very well. Morgan Freeman is going to be like, works very well, works very well. Trust me, it works very well. You need to use past papers. I've been doing this thing since I was in matric, and if you watched other video of mine where I'm busy telling you about my results, you're going to be like, damn, it works. So you need to use previous papers. Even in varsity, college, wherever, continue using those previous papers. That's why they are always available for you. Even at college, even at university, they give you those previous questions because they want you to get used to what? To get used to the question paper. And most of the time, the structure is the same. Oh man, I had this lecturer in my geography module here at university. Most of the time, she repeats her previous question papers. She might try to juggle around some of the questions, but she repeats them. That is the trick behind it. Can you see? How can you fail? How can you fail when you are actually being given the memorandum? The question, a previous question paper, it's like a memorandum because they're already giving you that, my G, this is how it's going to be. Just use this thing to know what to expect. Do you get the trick? So that is the trick behind that. So use past papers. That is the trick. Use it this year. Trust me, it's going to work very well and it's going to work for you. Another trick, without any further ado, as you all know, you see this one, most of the people, they hate it. Most of the students that I tutor, they hate this one. The trick is, or the point is, you need to consult. You need to ask for help. Consult, ask for help. Consult, ask for help. The same thing, you need to consult. If you are a learner, go and ask your teachers. If you don't understand something, go to your teacher, ask. If you are a student at university or college, if you don't understand something, you have the tutors. Tutors are students. How can you be afraid of those people? They are students, right? Just like you, just that they are senior, right? So you need to ask for help. If you don't understand something, go to the teacher, go to the tutor. Trust me, you won't regret it. I always use that thing and it works very well. Even you too, you can use that thing. You will never regret it. If you don't understand something, if you are given an assignment, don't just sit with it and be like, I don't understand. No, go and ask for help. They are there. That's what you call the supportive structure. The supporting structure, they're going to be there for you and they're going to help you. That's what they're being paid to do, to be there for you. So go and consult, go and ask those questions, go and ask for help. It is said in your Bible that what? Whoever asks for something, it shall be given. So ask, it will be given, that particular help, right? The last tip, if you made it to this end, this tip is so simple and it's for you. This is the tip. You need to be disciplined. You see, all those tips that I've given you, they don't matter at all. They don't matter at all as long as you are not disciplined. You need to be disciplined to what? To all these tips, to all these tricks. That particular plan that you have from the beginning or that you made, it needs discipline. You need to be disciplined in a way that you're going to commit yourself towards your plan. Because how can you just plan and not commit yourself to the plan? It's useless, right? So you need to discipline yourself. That time that you allocated yourself on your plan, you need to follow it. You need to follow that particular schedule because of sometimes you find that there's a lot of distractions, such as social media, a lot of things that can distract you. Partying with friends, going out and hanging, all those things can be a distraction to you. But if you are disciplined, there's no way you can go awry. There's no way you can go out of line. That is the trick. And that is the last tip for you. Be disciplined. Champion, you got this. Trust me, you will win this war. And trust me, if you follow these things and if you find more tips for yourself and follow them to the latter, you will be a champion. You will succeed and you will get those good results. This is the end of the video. I need to go and study. As you all know me, I always study. But make sure you have clicked what is this? The subscribe button, so that whenever I drop another video, you ain't gonna miss it. Because I'm always there for you. Me, your president, all the way to the academic ending of your life, of our lives. We got this. Good luck, good luck, good luck, champion. Bingo!